Kannur district panchayat president and CPM leader PP Divya has been taken into custody after her anticipatory bail was denied by a local court. Now, the case, remember, relates to the death of Kannur additional district magistrate Naveen Babu, who allegedly killed himself after being accused of corruption by PP Divya at his farewell function. She had moved the Talasari Sessions Court on October 19, seeking anticipatory bail after the police registered a case against her for abetting Babu's suicide. All right, that is the latest that we're given to understand in this particular case. Remember, after graft accusation by Divya, that is, we looked at that particular development. But for the latest on that, Jailakshmi, my colleague, joins me over the phone lines. Jailakshmi, clearly for her, in terms of this particular case, it is a setback, legally speaking. On the facts that the court did reject the bail plea, on what grounds was that?
What we understand is that because, there was a lot of accusations, and in fact, what her lawyer had said is that after the court, where, the court had got to know that it was Divya's accusation or the allegation, the public humiliation and her acts performed on the day of the farewell of ADM Naveen Babu that triggered, this entire that triggered this incident, and that was the reason what made ADM Naveen Babu go and commit suicide. That was the legal battle that they were trying to win, and after the when the court got satisfied that it was because of her statements were way too publicly humiliating, and that could have led to such an incident, the court denied her anticipatory bail, and after which the police had at this moment taken custody of her, and now she will be completely interrogated is what we understand. In fact, she was brought to Kannur yesterday late night, and what we have to know is that she was absconding from the day, after she had applied for anticipatory bail. She was not here in the state. Yesterday, after the police had taken her into custody, she was not in Kannur, she was not in Kerala, she was in some other place from where she was taken back to Kerala. So now she is currently under the police custody, and she will be thoroughly interrogated.
Right, Lakshmi. In fact, as you get us the latest on this, in terms of how this case has panned out so far, it has been shocking.
Yes, in fact, we saw how, the last day of ADM Naveen Babu, where he was supposed to get transferred to his home district, Patanamthitta, PP Divya, the former district panchayat chief who just came into his farewell uninvited, had publicly humiliated him, alleging that he had, the ADM had accepted bribe for, providing a NOC certificate for a specific petrol pump. That was the allegation that she had publicly made, following which, in fact, we know that ADM was way too much insulted in the public forum and felt insulted, and after which the next morning he was supposed to leave to Patanamthitta. Family was awaiting him there, but unfortunately what the family got to know is that he had attempted suicide, and his he was found hanging inside his office in the Kannur district. So that was the unfortunate incident that had unfolded, after which, the entire case shifted. And in fact, after a huge political pressure, PP Divya, who was initially not ready to accept, or in fact, the party was also denying any such involvement of hers. Later, the party also was convinced that it was Divya's allegation that humiliated, ADM Naveen Babu, after which her resignation was given, and she was removed from the post of panchayat chief, district panchayat chief, and then after which the police have been interrogating. But what politically how it blew up is that not once was Divya called for questioning, or not once the police had, gone to Divya. So that was the huge pressure that the police department had. But obviously the opposition and Congress, the BJP were saying that the party is trying to protect her. and etc. But now that what we understand is that after the rejection of the anticipatory bail, she has been taken into custody. But again, the political pressure still continues. They want her to, cases to be filed against Divya. There were political protests, demanding her immediate arrest and
Right.
everything. But now we know that, in fact, she's in the custody and interrogation is happening. So definitely,
Right,
we
Jayalakshmi, I'd
can
have to
expect.
interject you there, but for the moment, totally thank you for joining us with the latest, but more importantly, also helping us draw perspective on that case.